I've spoken before about the fact that your business should not be a democracy. It's not designed that way. It's your business, you're the senior leader in that business. It's for you ultimately to be responsible. It's your skin in the game to be responsible for taking key decisions. So I like to think of it a little bit more like a benevolent dictatorship, where you do the listening, you respect everybody that's around you, and you learn from them. But ultimately, the decision must sit with you. But what if you take it too far? We've all worked with narcissists. It's a totally unpleasant situation. And to make matters worse, it's not the sort of environment that's going to get the best results. Sometimes you do have to take difficult decisions. Sometimes you do have to have difficult conversations. Sometimes that might be a redundancy. It might be getting rid of someone as a consequence of poor performance. And those conversations should be had. I've always used the phrase to start those conversations. I'm just letting you know that this is going to be a difficult conversation today. And then I let the person know the news. Because I've learnt from experience that once they've heard that, nothing else will sink in. But there's a way to go about this. In the vast majority of situations, the individuals that you're dealing with are not necessarily bad people. They've not created a major problem in your organisation. They're simply not performed or square peg, round hole. Their skills are better placed elsewhere. So in this situation, you have to be really cognizant that this is still a difficult conversation. It's one that they'll probably look back on and go, you know what, that was actually the right decision to have taken. And I understand why that decision was taken. They may not feel that at the time, but ultimately, you've probably done them a favour. But you must approach these conversations in a manner that remembers that we're all humans in this. We've all got a role to play. Your role at that time is to deliver that news, but to deliver it in a human way. You still have a responsibility to be sure that that person is okay. Remember, you, or perhaps somebody inside your organisation hired them. They took the decision to bring that person on. So you as an organisation have to accept some responsibility for the fact that they've not performed, or whatever the issue might be. So be human about it. Yes, accept the fact, be clear in your decision, be clear in the communication of the decision, but you must put yourself on the other side of the table. It doesn't affect the decision you take, but it's just the right thing to do. Support where you can, be human where you can. You'll earn respect for that, even if the person in front of you at the time doesn't believe it. But forget whether you're earning respect or not. How about being just the sort of person that you want to be and the person that you should be in these situations?